Matheus Nunes. What do we do here, Matheus Nunes? So the question of the video is he good enough for right back? And what does the future hold for Nunes at City? For me, I'm very, very confident in keeping him where he is at right back. I know I've said it before, and there's a lot of people that disagree with what I say, but I think with Rodri coming into the team, that'll give him a confidence boost. Maybe not so many bozos, which we can hope for, because if we can play Nunes at right back and he can consistently put out 7 or 8 out of 10 performances, to align with the rest of the team, then why not keep him? Because surely that's better than going for a Martin Fernandez and then worrying about it in 2 years and having a homegrown player ready for in 2 years' time. So the question is he good enough to be a mainstay in the team for these 2 years while we look for another option as far as a homegrown player goes and shedding some weight in other areas, because this homegrown situation could end up being a problem. But let's talk about Matheus Nunes more specifically, and just a little graph for you. What I've done is I've compared him with Anthony Robinson, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, and Trent Alexander-Arnold. Now, Trent Alexander-Arnold being on the high end of the scale, and the others similar minutes, and it's easier to do a comparison with players that have got similar minutes, fullbacks that is, because Anthony Robinson's in there and he's left back, although he can play right back. I thought best to put him in there because it's a good comparison. So Matheus Nunes in the green, as you can see. We'll start on the right and then we'll go to the left. So errors lead into goals. Now, yeah, three errors lead into goal. It's not great. But when you think that when he was starting to get into the team more frequently, he did start to make less bozos. Trent Alexander-Arnold, 1.5. So half of Nunes's bozos. But it wasn't really on Alexander-Arnold to defend. I mean, he was a right back, but let's be fair, he spent more time in midfield or down the right hand side. Matheus Nunes, he had to attack and he was expected to defend as well. Ruben Diaz, not the quickest of players. While we're on pace, Nunes did clock in the second fastest player in the league last season. So he's got pace to him, which is probably why he was put there in the first place. And obviously Pep doesn't trust him in midfield because I think he's only played there like twice in the last season and a half. So yeah, I think Pep was thinking, how can I use this guy? I talked yesterday on Rico Lewis. For me, he's not the guy to be there. Rico Lewis, if he was to play, needs to be playing more central and further down the pitch. Now, Matheus Nunes, he's an enigma. And you're going to get various interpretations, various opinions on who is better at right back, Matheus Nunes or Rico Lewis, or maybe even Akanji. But I don't know what's happened to Akanji, but he pretty much fell off. Maybe that's because he wasn't match fit. He came back and he was just a bit squiffy, but that was at central defence. Matheus Nunes should have started the FA Cup final and didn't. I think if Matheus Nunes starts that final, we win that final. That's the problem. Obviously, Kusanov, he had a 10-match, some 10-match contract thing that stopped Kusanov playing at right back. And I think Kusanov at right back could do a job as well. We've seen it in the Champions League. I think, yeah, it was against Vinicius Junior. So we've seen it in the Champions League, and he did all right there. There's plenty of people say that Kusanov can't play that right back position, but I assure you, I think he can play that right back position. He didn't lock down Vinicius, but he did a good job against him, considering that was his first time playing at right back for the club. So, yeah, but back onto Matheus Nunes. If you go from right to left, errors leading to goal, we talked about that. Interceptions per 90. Average, like 1.25, about 1.25. Trent Alexander-Arnold, less interceptions. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, a bit more. And then Anthony Robinson with the most interceptions per 90. You got tackles. Now, this is where Matheus Nunes, he does shine a little. His tackles per 90 at about 1.8. So, not bad, not bad. Better than Trent anyway. Better than Anthony Robinson, and just shy of Aaron Wan-Bissaka's tackles per 90. And then you got your assists per 90. Not bad again. Matheus Nunes with the second highest, with it looks like 0.3, and then Alexander-Arnold 0.5, and then dropping again for Bissaka and Anthony Robinson. So what's my opinion? What do I think should happen? Well, I think we should keep him at right back. I think we should keep Matheus Nunes at right back. I would say that Pep is going to try that, because I think Pep's going to think what I'm thinking. Foden looks great in the team when Rodri's there, and when Rodri's not there, something happened to Foden. He fell off. There was mental problems. There was ankle problems. Ankle problems not helped by that, but the mental problems, having someone at the back of you that you think, oh yeah, I can go free here. I can do what I want to do, and there's protection at the back. Should he do that all the time? No, obviously not. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that he has protection there. In the event of Matheus Nunes could be seen as a similar sort of player, in the fact that because he's had so many errors leading to goal, some bozos. Maybe Rodri and the team shore up his ability to get down that right, and obviously even if Rodri's behind him when he's gone forward, Rodri will buy him time. And like I said, second fastest player in the league last season. So, if Rodri can just hold him up, Nunes can get back. Maybe, you never know. You never know. And I just want to talk about morale for a minute. I want to basically, Ryan Ignori's come into the team, and we know he's good friends with Matheus Nunes, and he said he spoke to him all the time at the club, and they went out together or whatever. So I don't think getting rid of Nunes right now is productive. I think it's actually counterproductive, because if you got Aït-Nouri on one side and you got Nunes on the right side, maybe, I know it's a long shot, but maybe they get a bit of that friendly rivalry there, where they're trying to do well in their positions. You remember Robertson and Trent Alexander-Arnold at Liverpool, when it was them two bombing down the wings and crossing in, and they were having a little bit of a friendly competition, they said in a post-match interview. Maybe we could have that with Matheus Nunes and Aït-Nouri. So don't underestimate morale, and you have to get this morale back in the team, especially now with Scott Carson going, because apparently he was a big figure and he was a bit of a laugh around the place. We need that back, because last season it just seemed like a rain shower. The whole season was like black clouds, and it was abysmal, to be honest. This season is a new season. Start afresh. Let's start with the Club World Cup. Let's see how they do there, and let's move on to the league when the league starts, and hopefully we can carry some good vibes over from the Club World Cup to the Premier League. I would love Nunes to be a mainstay in this team. I would love it, and hopefully he proves me right. Hopefully he can do that, and then it doesn't solve our homegrown problem, but it saves buying a Martin Fernandes from Porto, a 60 million euro valuation on a player that we don't know is going to be any good. He's a very young prospect. So yeah, get in the comments, guys. Let me know. Is he good enough for right back? Would you have him as right back for the foreseeable? If not, let me know. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell, and I'll see you next time.